Mom, I'm potting. Talk to you later. You're interrupting. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh, get ready, everybody. Here we go. Welcome to the fun. It's the Big Mouth Show. Step right up. Let me tell you what's the scoop. Jamie, Carter, Sam. Welcome to our crew. Magic in the air. Gonna raise the sound. Mensa active games where the smiles abound. Disney dreams alive. Oh, we're on a quest. With our family vibes, we're truly blessed. From the rankings to the laughs, it's the ultimate ride. In the Big Mouse House, let's enjoy the vibe. In the Big Mouse House, we're living the dream. With games and laughs, it's a magical theme.
Welcome everybody to the Big Mouse House. I'm the Big Mouse, joined by Chrissy, the Reaux. Over the past year, this podcast has become so much more than just a place where we talk about Disney, become a community, a family. We've met people who love Disney, who've shared memories with us, and somehow became part of this little Big Mouse House family. Today, we're welcoming two of those people to the show. First, we've got Samuel, not Sam. Now, I like to think of Samuel as my nephew. His dad and I have been best friends since high school. We were college roommates, stood beside each other as best men in our weddings, and our families have been making memories together ever since. In January 2025, we got to share an incredible Disney trip together. Samuel's parents, along with the Reaux and I, accompanied Samuel on his first trip back to Disney World since 2008. And joining him, as well as one of his best friends, Tristin, better known as McGoof, but today we're going to call him McGoofy. See what we did there? He's a huge Disney fan, a longtime supporter of the show, and he's fresh off a trip.
I just got that. I'm sorry.
McGoofy.
I'm done. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He's a huge Disney fan, a longtime supporter of the show, and he's fresh off a trip to both Disney World and Epic Universe. We've got games, we've got hot takes, we've got blind rankings, we've got stories, and knowing this group, we probably got a few embarrassing moments coming up too. So let's officially welcome Samuel and McGoofy, and welcome to the Big Mouse House.
It's time!
Welcome, McGoofy. Welcome
All
to the
right,
show.
hello guys. How are we doing tonight? It's a late night, but we're in here. Samuel and McGoofy just drove in all the way from South Louisiana to be part of this podcast episode tonight. How are we doing tonight, guys?
Doing well.
Doing
Glad
great,
to be
doing
here.
Excellent.
Samuel's on his phone.
It's okay. He's doing research.
No, he's not.
I have my game on here.
Okay.
I can't tell anybody.
You a lie.
Yeah, I'm on hot.
All right, before we jump into all the games and Disney debates, I want everyone listening to get to know these guys a little bit better. We've all heard from the Reaux and I, but today you're meeting two people who really love Disney and have been part of our extended Disney circle for a while. So we're going to start with a little personality test for you guys. Favorite parks, favorite rides, Disney hot takes, things that might get them kicked off the show before we even let them join it. So Samuel, McGoofy, welcome to the hot seat. Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right, rapid fire. I'm going to ask you one at a time, and you just respond with a quick answer. Don't think very long about it. All right. Samuel, favorite park.
Epcot.
McGoofy.
Magic Kingdom.
Restart.
Here we go.
I thought you were about to say favorite ride, so I was thinking Guardians, so I just spit Epcot.
All right, let's start that
Oh,
over.
get ready. Here we go.
All right, Sambo, favorite park.
Hollywood Studios.
McGoofy.
Magic Kingdom.
Okay, you're off to a roaring start already. Favorite ride, McGoofy, go.
Guardians.
Favorite ride, Samuel.
Guardians.
Favorite resort.
Pop Century.
Favorite resort, Samuel.
Whichever's the most expensive.
Okay. As long as Dad's still paying for it, right?
That's it.
All right, how about your favorite restaurant?
Be Our Guest.
Oh.
We went there on this trip and it kind of blew me away. I didn't expect it.
Okay, we're going to have to talk about that. We have very mixed feelings on Be Our Guest, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. That makes me happy. What about you, Sambo?
I haven't been to a ton of restaurants. I mean, like he said in the opening, I went in 2025 for the first time since 2008.
Casey's Corner?
So-
Casey's Corner, anybody?
Probably my favorite restaurant that I went to, which was nothing crazy, was when I rode on the stick horse into the rodeo roundup.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. That was kind of
that was
crazy.
Rodeo Roundup Barbecue. Yes, we're seated at our table. Samuel went missing. I don't know, he went to the restroom or something, but he comes back. He is riding on the stick horse.
No, like really riding on.
Like, he comes running in and like runs a circle around our table. And the best part of all, there was this very elderly couple that were sitting right next to us. And they're staring at Samuel like he's got three heads on his. It was good.
They had some kids hiding behind their parents. It was rough, but we had I'll be honest with you. I don't remember what the food was, but we had a good time there.
was
So that was
barbecue.
my favorite.
Yeah,
It was a
like
good the vibes were good, and I like Toy Story.
The barbecue's okay. The sides are even better, in my opinion. So, you been there yet?
I have. We went, I think, when I went the time before, it might have been like the opening week. It was
okay.
It was really cool, really cool.
So how many times have you been to Disney World?
I went 4 or 5 times growing up, and then I've been 3 times in the last 5 years. So.
Okay. Making up for lost time. I like it. All right. Stop messing around. Get back to the hot takes.
Oh, I thought you were getting in trouble for sniffing.
Favorite snack, Sambo?
Let me think.
No, can't think.
The Mickey Mouse ice cream things.
Things? There's more than one?
The ice cream.
Sandwich?
I like the spring rolls the most when I went.
Oh, do you?
Cheeseburger and pizza? Do you use the little dipping sauces?
I do, yeah. It just makes it better.
That's right. All right.
I'm going to go with the churros from the Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
that was very
Are they
specific.
different than the churros in other places?
They're a little bit different. I think they're gluten-free, which gives them kind of a little bit of a different texture. Also, they come with a really good dipping sauce. I think it was a vanilla. I
Okay.
can't really remember exactly what flavor it was, but it's like icing.
McGoofy works out a lot. He's in shape, so he's going for the gluten-free churros. That's kind of an
anything good
oxymoron to me, but
Well,
whatever.
what hadn't been said was Tristan was in Disney World. It was 7 full days, but it seemed like it was like 3 weeks. So he's experienced every corner of the
love
Disney
it.
World
I love
a few weeks ago. So he knows all the hot spots and everything. so.
Okay. All right. Away from the park a little bit, but what's your favorite Disney movie? Sammy, I know you're not a big movie guy, but you gotta have one at least when you're a kid.
You just said you like Toy Story.
Toy Story.
1,
You're
2, 3,
welcome.
4.
1.
All right. Magoof?
I don't know if this counts, but Star Wars Episode 3.
Sure it counts. All right. Sambo, how about your favorite Disney character?
You suck.
Jasmine.
You would.
What did you say?
I've always liked her growing up. So.
Good enough for me. All right, McGoofy, how about you? It's gotta be Goofy. No, I'm joking.
Goofy's a good one, but I'll go with Lightning McQueen.
Okay. Good thing Carter's not here tonight. He would have punked you out on that one. All right. How about the most overrated ride, McGoofy?
Most overrated, I'm going to go with... I got to think about this one.
He loves them all, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
would have said Soarin' before the new Soarin' Across America came out.
Okay.
I really like the new Soarin' Across America.
Mom, I'm potting. Talk to you later. You're interrupting. Love you. Bye.
I'm going to say Peter Pan's Flight.
Okay. All right.
People rate Peter Pan's flight high.
Yes, very much so. Always look at the wait times. It's always the long wait time.
Tron.
You shut your mouth
In the
right
daylight
now.
in particular.
Get out of here.
He's going for the hot take already.
In the daylight in particular.
You're
Tron.
out.
All right. Magoof, how about what is a Disney Hill opinion that you'll die on that may not be popular with everybody?
This one is definitely a hot take, but I think Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin is better than Toy Story Mania.
Okay, both of them are
Okay,
out.
he's out.
They're both
Kick his
out.
butt out of
They're
this
both out.
studio
Now,
right
granted,
now.
he just did the new Buzz Lightyear. So
Okay.
I would have
doesn't
said it about
matter.
the old one, too.
Okay, get him
Oh.
out.
I like the practical. It's got nice practical sets.
Get him out.
All right, Sam, what about you?
What's something you got to do every time you go?
Or a food you like that nobody else likes? Or a ride you like that nobody else likes?
Or the fact that you like Jasmine and nobody else does. You just say it. Whatever.
That if you ride It's a Small World, you should be banned.
Oh, Anya, he said it, not me.
The music, you hear the music in your sleep for like 3 days and it'll drive you crazy. I just can't take it. It's so long. It's like the longest ride in Disney World. And I don't
get
feel
your
that
money's
way about
worth.
any other ride. That even the slow ones, I'll ride all of them, but that one is just,
Makes you angry, don't it?
there's just no way.
All right. What's a Disney opinion that gets you in trouble, McGoofy?
Definitely the Buzz Lightyear one. As y'all
He's
just
already
heard.
in trouble, yeah. What about you, Sam?
I think the Lion King show's terrible.
Dang, bro. That one.
Terrible might be strong, but I just think it's too long. But also, you kind of have to do it in Animal Kingdom because there's just not a ton to do there.
Right.
So it's kind of like when you go there, that's one of the things to do. And like, if I went back, I would still do it pretty much just to say I did it.
I got
Like
you.
nothing like, it's not like It's a Small World, but there's people who really love it, like you. I've heard on
That's
the
right.
pod.
That's
but,
very true.
But it is
I'm
what
a
it is.
music guy. We're going to end it with this one. McGoofy, what is your best Disney memory?
I think my best memory would be probably walking in the Magic Kingdom with my girlfriend for the first time.
Okay. Was it her first time too?
It wasn't her first time. It wasn't either of our first time, but being together for the first time.
Gotcha. Took some good pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Was it daytime or nighttime?
It was daytime.
Yeah.
Daytime.
It's a pretty special moment. All right. I'm kind of scared to ask this next one, but let's hear what Samuel has to say.
Last January in 2025, my favorite memory was we convinced Uncle Jamie, Well, we convinced the big mouse to go on Guardians.
Oh my gosh.
So we ride through Guardians, and he's riding with me,
I'm in the cart with him.
and there's probably about 15 seconds left of the ride, and I look over there, and he is pale. I'm thinking he's
Wait.
not going to make
Wait.
it. And then all of a sudden,
I think I even told you that.
that was 15 seconds. Now we're about 5 seconds. Like, it's slowing down. We're about done. And I see his cheek starting to blow up. Like, he's got some throw up in his mouth. Next thing you
About
know,
to
well, if you've
blow.
ever rode Guardians, one track ends on one side and you get off in the middle, and then the other side, another track ends. Well, he pushes me over to get out of this cart and sprints to the opposite side trash can. As he's throwing up in this trash can, the cart for the next ride comes right in front of him. So he's mid-throw up and sprints back to the other side. And by the time he was done throwing up, there was about 4 different times he had to zigzag across the place.
I'm a very
I laughed.
considerate puker.
I laughed. But I was glad he did it. We all knew that was a real possibility, but he did it, and it was a fun memory.
Did it for you, bro.
Nobody could see. We couldn't get him on some other stuff, but that was the
Bet
best.
you want to ask him again, huh?
Oh, I would. I'd do it again.
Well, I think the listeners have learned 2 things already. Number 1, these guys definitely belong in this podcast. And number 2, some of the opinions they've already shared may need to be addressed later in the show. Now that everyone knows who Samuel and McGoofy are, let's see how much Disney knowledge they actually have as we move into our very first game. Let's get it. Time to play the game. All right, we're going to jump into some Bibbidi Bobbidi Brawl with the guys. We kind of going with a theme of the fact that Samuel and McGoofy are in their early 20s. And so Disney World, from a perspective of them being in their early 20s, they don't have kids yet. They're not married. I mean, McGoofy already mentioned that he went with his girlfriend, but obviously getting to enjoy Disney World without kids is a different vibe. And so I have a couple questions for him that we're going to ask, and we're going to let the Reaux help out too, because she's a good source of knowledge. Y'all are going to work together to see if you can get the top 6 answers to this question. Are you ready?
Yes.
While y'all were driving up here, I ran over to Orlando and I asked 120-year-olds. Okay. The first question is, name a Disney attraction that you would ride 3 times in a row from a 20-year-old. You don't have to ding in. You're working together.
No, I didn't want to work with him.
Okay.
Well, we don't have a bell. Hold on. Do we have to restart this entire segment?
There is a
Because-
bell right there in front of you. Tron.
You're just jumping in. All right. Tron is number 5. Good job.
A rock and roller coaster.
That's not on the list. Sorry.
I'm going to go with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy. Good job,
You
McGoofy.
can't ride that more than once.
That you would like to ride 3 times
Pretty
in
sure
a row.
you die. Slinky Dog Dash.
Slinky Dog is not on the list.
I mean,
That is
what-
your
what terrible
second.
answer.
You're already up to 2 strikes, guys.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
Rise.
Rise of the Resistance is number 2. You are missing number 3, number 4, and number 6.
Tron.
He already said Tron. I'm glad you were listening.
Yeah.
Tron.
Yeah, I'm glad you're locked in.
Did you really?
No, I didn't. I definitely didn't.
He didn't say that.
I said rock and roller coaster.
The first thing y'all said was Tron.
No.
You said Tron. You said Tron. You said Tron.
Oh my gosh.
You don't.
Welcome to the Big Mouse house.
You went.
When the Rose
Tron.
My gracious.
Good answer. Good answer.
We need
I got
Steve
one. I
Harvey
got
here.
one. Rock and roller coaster.
It's past my bedtime.
Guardians.
Oh my gosh. All right, back to it. Number 1 is Guardians. Number 2 is Rise. You don't have number 3. You don't have number 4. You've gotten Tron at number 5, and you are missing number 6.
Let's do Buzz Lightyear. No.
No,
Expedition
no,
Everest.
no.
Let's do Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest, number 4. Good job. You're missing 3 and 6.
I'm up.
Hang on.
Tron.
You already have 2 strikes, so you
You
better
already said it.
Please don't say Tron again.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain is
Oh
not on
my
the
gosh,
list.
you're the worst family food player I've ever
You just
heard.
bombed out the whole team.
Can I guess what the next one, what the ones
Sure,
left
you
are?
go for it.
Space Mountain.
It was not. Number 3 was Tower of Terror, guys.
well,
And number
that's my favorite.
6, I'm a little surprised by this one, was Pirates of the Caribbean. So in order,
Tiana's
Guardians,
wasn't? I guess you get
Rise
that, yeah.
of the Resistance, Tower of Terror, Expedition Everest, Tron Light Cycle Run, and Pirates
Did
of
you?
the Caribbean.
I mean,
What,
did you,
what number was Tron again?
Yeah. well,
5.
did you go? How many people did you go ask in Orlando?
100.
Pirates.
Next question. Top 6 answers on the board. Name something Disney fans in their 20s spend too much money on. Samuel.
Fast passes.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to give it to you. It's technically Lightning Lanes, but that's number 4. Good job. Okay.
Pitiful.
Tron.
Let's go with Let's go with food.
Food is number one with food and snacks. The row.
Souvenirs.
Souvenirs is number 6. Merchandise. Very good.
Golly.
You're missing 2, 3, and 5. Think about
Hotels.
that is
No.
not on the list. Something in the parks.
You're 20. You don't pay for your own hotel.
What's
Good
something all young people like to do now?
Vape. Drink.
Can you be more specific?
Drink around the world.
That is number 5. But it might be an answer to another one, too, that's very popular with young people these days.
Okay, young people, answer.
In the mornings, they might get some coffee.
Starbucks is number 3. Good job. You're
There we
only
go.
missing number 2. And the row, you might have to help them on this because this probably only applies to you.
Ornaments.
The spa.
You've never been to the spa.
I want to.
I'm going to say buying outfits.
That's good. You're on the right track.
Spirit jerseys.
Not-
Mickey ears.
Okay.
Oh, lounge flies?
Lounge flies is number
Lounge
2.
flies.
Good job.
What is
Goof
that?
came through for you.
What is that?
It's a little
It's a
backpack.
backpack.
Backpacks like your mom wears. The Bambi when she has.
When she passes out.
That might be why she passed out. Her lounge fly was too heavy.
She's fine. She was fine.
She's fun.
All right. Next up. Top 5 answers this time. Name a Disney attraction that would make a great first date. McGoofy already said he went with his girlfriend this last time. Samuel, sorry, you don't have a girlfriend. A ride that would make a great first date. We've talked about a lot of these through the last year, but let's go with it.
It's a small world.
It's a Small World is not on the list. That's a strike.
Thank God.
Let's go with the People Mover.
That is number 1, McGoofy. McGoofy's on fire.
He is on
came in ready to
fire.
play
I'm
tonight.
ready.
McGoofy's
people
on
mover.
fire.
McGoofy, you don't have to wait your turn. If you know the answers, you can just go.
Okay.
But he knows all of them.
No, we don't.
Tiana's Bayou.
That is incorrect. That is your second strike. You might want to jump in before the roast says another answer.
Yeah.
Let's go Seven Dwarfs Mine Train at night during the fireworks.
All right. Go ahead.
That's good, but it's not on the list.
Go ahead and
That's your
cut that one
third
out. Go
strike.
ahead and cut that one out. What about like Frozen?
That is incorrect. Number 1 was the People Mover. Number 2 was the Kilimanjaro Safaris. Number
don't even
3
remember that one.
again was Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 4, Spaceship Earth, and 5, Living with the Land.
I need to talk to these
Did you
20-year-olds.
come up with Living with the Land? Was that your answer?
You're not 20.
I'm 4 years old.
We got 8 strikes that time.
I mean, I don't know if a lady, hey, let's go on a date to Living with the Land. I just don't know how that would work.
It's dark.
Yeah, Living with the
You gotta
Land.
tell
We
her
can
to
see
get her some
plants.
flowers first and then take her on living
some
with the land,
plants.
you know?
It's the sweet one.
All right, Samuel mentioned this earlier that he would like to stay in an expensive resort. Name a Disney resort that 20-somethings wish they could afford. Top 5
Contemporary.
answers. Contemporary is number 4. Good.
Polynesian.
Polynesian, number 1. Good job, McGoofy.
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk is not on the list. I don't know that you've given any answer other than Tron that's been on any of the list.
Tron. Grand Floridian.
That is number 2. Good job. You're missing number 3 and number 5.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Definitely one I would have guessed, but it's not on the list.
Why,
But
why
you're
are
on the
you
right
always
track.
why are you so encouraging when he
'Cause
gives you
he's
the wrong
good.
answer? It's
Because-
wrong.
Listen, Tron. Missing 3 and 5.
Is Coronado Springs on there?
It is not, actually.
I'm trying to listen to the only ones I know. I don't. I'm trying to
I
think.
think
Don't count mine.
Wilderness Lodge is on there.
That is number 5. Good job. All right, you're only missing number 3. I'm going to give it to you for time's sake, and it's the Beach Club. Beach Club was number 3. All right, last one for you. Name something a 20-year-old Disney fan packs that their parents never did. Something applicable to you guys these days.
Extra underwear.
That is incorrect. Sorry, that's your first strike.
Gosh.
Say a phone charger.
Portable chargers, number 1. Good job.
Give him a ribbon. A water bottle.
I'm going to give you that. Stanley Cup, number 2. Good job. You're missing 3, 4, and 5.
Come on, Samuel. You're 20-something.
Headphones.
AirPods, number 4. Headphones.
They
That's
wear
correct.
AirPods in Disney World.
Sure they do. Absolutely.
You're letting McGoof make a fool out of you.
I've been once since 2008.
All right, I'm going to help you out with number 3. Think about the world of influencers, something they would bring to help enhance their broadcast.
Lights.
Ring light, that is correct, number 3. And then the last one, they're not going to just go for the Magic Band. They're going to go for the Magic Band Plus. I've never bought that, so good job, guys. Y'all did a good job on Bibbidi Bobbidi Brawl.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, thanks for being encouraged.
That was tough.
It was
That was
terrible.
tough.
Let's-
Yeah, it was
Let's
some
just
tough
talk
questions.
about it. Terrible.
Is this some radical new therapy?
So one of the reasons I was really excited to have McGoofy on today is because he's coming in with fresh memories. Tell us when you went to Disney World.
So I went the last week of May through June 1st.
So just a couple weeks ago. And sometimes those of us who go to Disney a lot can forget what stands out that we hold on to for a long time. So instead of doing just a full trip report, we're going to hand out some awards. We're going to call these the McGoofy's Trip Superlatives, his best moments, his biggest surprise, underrated things, maybe even a few disappointments. Before we get started, he went to Disney World and to Epic Universe. McGoofy, let's hand out some hardware. Number one, the best moment from this trip. What'd you have?
I think my best moment was there was one day we kind of took it slow because we went for 7 days. We had, kind of a day where we went and we did all the shows. I'd never done that. So we did.
In Disney,
yeah. In Magic Kingdom specifically, we did, Carousel Progress, the Country
cry?
Bears. Almost did because we found out that day that they were, they were redoing it.
Yeah.
So I like the old one. I think they should keep that one the way it is. But we kind of took it slow. And then at nighttime, we started hitting rides heavy. We jumped from Magic Kingdom to go do Guardians. And then from there, we went to Hollywood Studios and we rode Slinky Dog and I think Rise of Resistance twice. So
wow, man, that's a busy day.
very busy day, but it was very fun.
Awesome.
Very fun.
All right. What was your most unexpected moment that you had?
I think the most unexpected moment I had was that I actually really enjoyed Smuggler's Run this time.
Okay.
If I had to give an award for the most, we had a couple rides get a facelift right before we went, Soarin', Smuggler's Run, Rock and Roller Coaster, and also Big Thunder and Buzz Lightyear. But Smuggler's Run, I think, not the best out of those rides, but it was definitely the most improved.
So it has the Mandalorian now. How much of a difference was that from when you had the first version of Smuggler's Run?
It was a massive difference because I feel like the first version, it was just so janky and would just kind of throw you around. You couldn't really tell what was going on. It was very hard to fly. This time I felt like it was a much smoother ride. The difference in the scenes, you go to Bespin, you go to Endor, and I think Coruscant was the last one.
Okay.
Just the variety factor of it and just the smoothness. I mean, we had one time we flew and I think it was 2 5-year-olds piloting and it was a smooth ride. Normally on the older one, when you go on, you'd
be everywhere.
You'd be everywhere.
Chris, when's the last time you went to Coruscant?
What's that?
That's what I thought. All right. Next up, your best meal that you had.
My best meal actually surprised me. I'm a really big Ohana fan, which we ate there, and it was spectacular as always. But the best meal we had was at Be Our Guest.
Okay.
I thought the service was great. We had a great waiter.
Nighttime or daytime?
Daytime. We went for lunch.
Okay.
Went for lunch. We got there at opening. They did a little ceremony. They had some little kids go, and they opened the gate, and it was, they were really excited to do that. That was cool to see.
I don't think we've ever been for lunch. I guess it's probably a little bit different menu than it is for dinner.
Yeah, it was. I think it was pretty similar. I had the swordfish. I never had swordfish before,
nice.
so I was like, let me try this out. It was really good.
You got money.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's right. It's all gone. All right. How about the best ride? You got to ride a lot of new things. You mentioned Soaring Over America. You mentioned the Smuggler's Run. Some other new versions of the rides. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin was new for you. But what was the best ride for you?
I think the best ride this time for me was the Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. Nice. I'm a really big Muppets guy. I loved Aerosmith, and I loved them at the Rock and Roller Coaster, but I think it is definitely more Disney having the Muppets there and doing their thing. Kermit makes an appearance in the pre-show. You get to see, almost everybody throughout the line and that kind of thing. So
how much would you say they kind of kept it like it was, and how much do you feel like it's kind of fresh?
I think the inside part of the ride is pretty similar as far as, the
track itself.
The track itself, you're still kind of signs put up, and they have parts where there's, trees, palm trees, that kind of thing. But as far as the pre-show and all, I think it's very different. They had some new animatronics, a whole new show. The inside part of the ride, but the track and all, I'd say is pretty similar, though.
Samuel, were you a fan of Rock and Roller Coaster?
I was. I mean, I'm not the biggest Muppets fan, but I'm not really against them changing it.
All right. That was your best ride. How about your most overrated ride?
I'd say Peter Pan's Flight. It's just always such a long wait. I mean, it's a cool little ride, but it's so short, too. I think if you extend it by a minute or two, I would like it a lot more, but kind of by the time you get on, you're already walking off.
Are you a lightning lane guy?
I am.
What's your strategy when you walk in?
So my strategy for Magic Kingdom specifically, I think is kind of different than what you see a lot online. We kind of go in, and one time we hit Peter Pan's Flight first, but what we did is we kind of hit Small World, hit some of those other small rides, and then we were right there at the gate to get to Big Thunder Mountain and Tiana's. So we did Big Thunder Mountain, walked right on, and then we went straight to Tiana's, and I think that was like a 25-minute wait.
Gotcha.
So you kind of miss out on Seven Dwarfs and Tron first thing in the morning, but you get to knock out Tiana and Big Thunder back to back. Really cool.
Well, also, for him, you got to remember it could be a little different. He wasn't there trying one park per day. He was there 7 days. So, I mean, he wasn't really like
Under
in a
the
complete
pressure.
rush
Yeah.
to get everything done in a short period of time. So
That's true. That's very true.
You
But-
did Lightning Lanes all 7 days?
We did all 7 days.
Yeah.
All 7 days.
I do want to chime in for a second. Earlier in the pod, I said Tron was the most overrated, but a very close second is Ratatouille.
Okay.
I want to hear
I agree with
what
that.
Tristan thought about Ratatouille.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I want to hear what McGoofy thought about Ratatouille.
That's another new version with the 2D. We have not seen that just yet.
It's definitely much better with the 2D. I will put it this way, though. I was glad to discover it had a single rider line this time. I didn't realize that. So we pretty much walked right on. I would say if you want to ride Ratatouille, I would suggest getting in that single rider line.
Okay. Did you go with your girlfriend and y'all were able to sit together? Or
We got separated. I actually was trying to get on, and 2 people to sit in the front and 3 in the back. So I was a single rider. They put me with this group of 2, and I was getting on, and they were, no, it's 2 people. So I had to back out. I'm like, y'all are yelling. I'm not doing all that. Like,
get in trouble with the French?
yeah.
so it was better, but you wouldn't wait really long for Ratatouille.
No, I wouldn't wait a very long time for it.
Sam talks about that a lot, how momentum that ride has lost over the last couple of years. So I was hoping to kind of rebound with the whole 2D thing, but we'll see. How about the most immersive experience that you have? We talk about that a lot on this podcast. Just time where you're in it, man. You don't really care what's going on.
I would say the most immersive experience actually came at Epic Universe.
Oh.
I really think the Dark Universe is completely immersive.
Okay.
The Monsters Unchained ride, I mean, when you ride that, it's just, I mean, monsters everywhere. They're popping out constantly. It's not necessarily a scary ride, but it is definitely a little bit more intense than, the kind of stuff that Disney World was kind of like Haunted Mansion. Definitely more intense than that.
Right. That's another one. When we went, we didn't spend long on there because I knew I wasn't going to ride any of those rides, but it was at nighttime. And it definitely had a vibe. There's no doubt about it.
It definitely does.
I'm surprised you didn't say Mario Land for immersive.
That's a good one, too.
That one
Mario
just-
Land is also.
When you go the listeners, I've been to Epic Universe as well a few months ago, I believe. You kind of go through a green tube just like on like the video
game.
games. And once it's like you can't see it from the outside, but once you get in there, it's like, wow, it's very impressive. And I'm more of a ride a bunch of rides guy and not really like look around at the scenes and stuff. But this one was you just couldn't really like get away from it. It was awesome.
How about your biggest surprise?
My biggest surprise, I'm going to say Soarin' Over America.
Okay.
For sure. The last time I rode Soarin', I had built it up a lot from when I was younger. It was one of my favorite rides. And the last time I rode it, I left kind of feeling a little bit disappointed, Like, I felt like the smells weren't as strong as they had used to been. But I think they really stepped up, especially with the smells on the new Soarin' Over America. There's one part where you're flying over the Louisiana Bayou, and it's not the best smell in the world, but I'm glad they're putting
Pretty
different
accurate.
smells in there. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, being from Louisiana. Chris, you excited about getting the ride Soarin' Over America?
I'm very excited.
All right, what's something you did that maybe cost a little bit of money but was worth every penny?
Something we did, I would say eating at a sit-down meal every day.
Okay.
I think definitely in the summertime, kind of sitting down,
Cooling off.
that kind of saves you from some days, having to go back to the hotel, that kind of thing. Just sitting down for an hour and chilling out.
Okay. And the last one for you, what would you skip next time that you did?
So one thing I would do is, I hope next time it's better, is I was a little disappointed in Animal Kingdom this time.
Yeah.
I really thought it would at least be a half-day park, but I would say it's not even really that at this point.
Yeah. The good news is they're working on it. There's a lot of good things coming, but 2026 and probably most of 2027, it's not going to be there for sure. And we definitely talked about that a lot on this podcast.
I wouldn't skip the park as a whole. Just I wouldn't plan to be there for, maybe about 12, 1 o'clock, probably going to do something else, I think.
Okay. And the three of you've all been to Epic, so you can all jump in on this, but we're not going to spend a whole lot of time. It is a Disney World podcast. But what is the best thing that you feel like Epic does, Samuel?
Everything is spaced out. When you're walking, you're not very crowded. There's plenty of space to walk, and I don't know, I was very impressed with how open the park was. It was really open, but stuff wasn't far away, if that
Right.
makes sense. Like the sidewalks were huge. There's no outside of, unless you get there right when it opens and you're rushing to one ride, but then you go across the park, you're not like bumping into people and everything, and it's still busy, but it's just not crowded. So I really like that about it, because you go to the other parks of Universal, it's not like that.
Right. You have an opinion?
I'm going to say they're quick service. I really like how you can go and sit at the tables and order on your phone, and they'll bring the food right out to you.
Okay. Chris, you have an opinion?
Nothing. Stupid.
We have a whole episode on our thoughts on Epic. How about the best thing that Disney still does that maybe Epic does not? Chris?
I think Disney takes better care of their people. I also think Disney picks up trash better and
Okay.
has more trash cans.
All right, very good. McGoof?
I'm gonna say having things to do in bad weather.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we mentioned that. You experienced some bad weather when you were in Epic.
We did. It wasn't for very long. It was only for kind of 2 hours and everything, but almost everything gets shut down. I think the only things that were open were Monsters Unchained, the Harry Potter ride, and the carousel. So, 3 rides in the entire park were open and everything else shut down.
Wow. Gotcha. Sam, you have an opinion on that?
How fast the lines move is a really big difference for rides at Disney World. It's faster because, some of the rides at Epic Universe, there's 4-person to a cart, and the line, if you don't get there early, you'll be in the line will be way shorter than Disney World, but take way longer because there's
Right.
just not as many people getting on each ride.
Right.
So I feel like Disney World does that better for sure.
Okay. What's something that Disney could steal from Epic Universe? This will be our last one.
Donkey Kong ride.
You do love some Donkey Kong
That's
rides.
so good.
Goofy?
I'd say the grand scale of some of their lands, with all the moving pieces, that kind of thing. I would like, whenever they build Villains Lane, that kind of thing, I want to see interactive things everywhere, like in Super Mario World. I want
Yeah.
to see the detail, the grand detail, like in, Monsters Unchained Land and all that.
I'll piggyback off of that because I didn't get to ride anything in Super Mario World. That was when I had my knee issues going on. But I had such a good time just being there because it is so immersive and it's so, man, like you said, I like the fact that you can't see inside like you just mentioned, but that when you come through that portal and you open it up, and you're like, wow, especially the first time. Now, will I feel like that if we go back? Maybe not, but it's still very, very impressive.
I feel like a lot of the Epic Universe, even when you get into Mario Land and the cubes are turning, I feel like it seems to be a lot more modern, I guess. Disney World obviously wants to keep a lot of the original things
Right.
there, and I get that, and they're redoing some things right now, but it seemed like it was way more new and more upscaled, how nice the stuff was. I was very impressed with that part of it.
We definitely love hearing about fresh perspectives because sometimes it reminds us, the things that we love about Disney or maybe the things we appreciate about Disney. And Epic definitely has some good things going, but there's no doubt every trip has those moments that we expect, but sometimes the things that we remember the most are the things that we weren't expecting. So good job on that. All right, we're going to hand the reins over to Samuel. This will be his first segment on the Big Mouse House where he's taking the lead. So what you got for us, bud?
All right, well, one of our favorite things to listen to on the Big Mouse House is when y'all do the blind rankings. It seems to be a fan favorite everywhere.
Definitely.
And McGoofy, I know, really likes it. And he just went to Disney World. But I've listened to all the podcasts, and I was, trying to figure out what blind ranking to do that y'all have not done yet. And it can get tough. Y'all have done transportation and all kinds of things you can possibly think of. But I have decided to go with a blind ranking of the worst mistakes that first-timers make.
Oh, I like this.
So 1 would be the worst. 5 would be the least worst. I did some Googling of stuff that, a lot of parents make the first time, and there's definitely a lot of mistakes. But everybody seems to make mistakes on their their very first trip. So especially with kids. I kind of made this more towards with kids because a lot of times the first time people go are with younger kids.
Sure.
So y'all ready to get started?
Let's get it.
All right, the first thing is you're there for 4 days, or you go to a park per day. That's kind of what I'm basing it off of. And 2 of the 4 days you sleep in.
Tragic.
So sleeping in, because a lot of first timers don't realize how busy, it might can get early. How sometimes the parks close earlier than people think. Sometimes they don't take into account the rain in the afternoon or how hot it'll get. So sleeping in factors all of those things. So McGoofy, where would you put sleeping in?
I'm gonna put that at 2. I think getting there early is definitely a really big deal and really puts you ahead of the curve.
The row?
You can call me Chrissy. I'm going to put that at 4.
Ooh.
Only because.
Big sleeper.
But when you have small children, sometimes early in the morning isn't best. Why are you looking at me like that?
One of the worst takes of all time. But okay. No, it's good to have different opinions. We don't need everybody having the same order. Big Mouse?
I'd already kind of locked in on number 2 as well. I'm not copying McGoofy, but that's definitely, that's what you're there for. Some people will complain about, but I just don't think sleeping in, I don't go all that way and spend the money that we do to go there and sleep in. I want to experience as much as I can. That doesn't mean that I'm right or wrong. That's for me. I'm putting it at number 2.
All right. And up next, a lot of, just reading about people's first trips, you get there and you look around and it's like, where are we going to eat? What are we going to do about fast passes? So under this category, under planning, McGoofy, what would you say?
I think that's an easy number one for me. I think you really have to have a good plan of attack going to Disney World at any time.
Okay.
I will have to concur and put that at my number one. Because even like Jamie says, even if you don't have everything just nailed down like to exact second, you've got to have some semblance of a plan in place, or you're going to waste a lot of time trying to come up with a plan when you get there.
Yeah, easy number one. Anybody that's listening to the podcast has heard me talk about this. You cannot go to Disney World and not have a plan and expect to have a good time. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. And the people that complain about it the most are the people that go and just let whatever happen. It's too high of stakes to just go in there and think everything's going to happen. It just doesn't work that way. My number one piece of advice that I always state, and I've given it 100 times on this podcast, is have a plan, but be flexible when that plan doesn't go according to plan. All right, so that's number one for me.
Okay, number one all around.
I'm kind of scared because I've already used 1 and 2.
See, who's the smart one now? You go.
For the third thing, a lot of parents look up, okay, it's really busy on holidays. We're not going around Christmas. Thanksgiving week, kids are out of school. Oh, perfect. Let's go in February on President's Day when all of the UDA, which is the dance competitions, and the cheer competitions are there. I've heard firsthand from a worker say that is the worst time for anybody to go to Disney World. But a lot of first timers, I wouldn't have known that either. So planning your trip around big holidays and ending up going at pretty much the worst time in February because it's cooler. You probably have to pull the kids out of school as well during that time. And you get there and it is the busiest time. McGoofy.
I think this is a good example of why you don't go hot with 1 and 2 first, because I have experienced this before, and I'm going to easily put it at 3 because it was rough because you just don't expect it to be busy and it's just swamped everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a rides person.
Yeah.
Because that could.
Well, even in Louisiana, that's a time where we typically get our Mardi Gras breaks here. So a lot of people from Louisiana will go during that President's Day window of time. Reaux?
I'm going to go 2.
Oh.
Right? That's like a major no, you shouldn't do that. So we used to take the boys out of school like the first week, like last week of January, first week of February. It was glorious. We did make the minor mistake of one time we were finishing up as they were coming in. And I just remember thinking, next time we're going to have to check to make sure that all these children aren't here. We were staying at All Star Sports, and so that's a big hotel for them.
It really was.
They were everywhere.
I remember when we had Natalie from Natalie and Neverland on the podcast. She said hands down that President's Day is the worst time and the most busy time that she ever saw Disney World. And so she avoids that like the plague.
And people wouldn't think that.
Yeah,
definitely.
I didn't think about that. Because you automatically think about Christmas and New
It's
Year's.
not even to mention all the cheer.
And she says hands down is the worst time. However, I'm gonna put it at number 4 because I feel like my planning skills can overcome that. So to number 4 it goes for me.
That's what I'm talking about. My family used to, when we were younger, my parents would take us out of school the week after Thanksgiving, I think, and you could just ride rides as many times as you wanted to. But now it's busy at all times,
That's
honestly.
right.
But
Exactly.
Okay.
2 more.
Number 4. So a lot of times, this kind of goes into the not planning a little bit, but when you're riding, all you hear about for first timers is you have to ride Tower of Terror. You have to ride Guardians. But a lot of times you don't hear, you need to go ride Living with the Land. You need to go ride Figment or some of the other rides that give a cool aspect of different things. So another thing that a lot of people do, maybe because they feel crunched with time, or they skip all of the unpopular attractions. And I am a big rides guy. I'm not somebody that could just sit there and not do it much on a ride, but I still rode everything just to try and get the full experience when I went. 2025 wasn't my first time, but it was first time in a long time.
Long time, right.
So I sat there, and I did the rides that aren't popular. Even things like Dumbo. That might be more popular than I know, but It's not like a big ride. Everything like that. So skipping the unpopular attractions. McGoofy, where would you put that on your list?
I think I'm going to put that at, I have 4 and 5 left, so I think I'm going to put that at 5. I do think it's definitely an issue, but I think you can overcome it. Like, if you really have some popular rides you really, really want to ride, and you at least get that done, I think you can still have a great trip.
I'm putting it at 3. There have been times where we have skipped the unpopular rides, but my favorite
Not
times...
often.
Right. My favorite times are where we ride it all. except the tiki room. We haven't done that.
I'm going to put that at 5. That's tough because I value those rides so much. I value things like Carousel of Progress, Living with the Land. I value that more than I value
Right, definitely.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Sorry, I know I'm in the minority on that, but I do. It just goes into that whole, there's no right or wrong way to do Disney. What you like is what you like. And I guess if it's your first time and you haven't ridden those rides, you don't know that you're missing out on them. So I'm going to put that at 5.
Okay.
Let's recap real quick what you have left. I have my 3rd spot left. Chris?
5.
McGoofy.
4.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
see.
everybody with different. So the 5th and final one of the main mistakes is parents will get to Disney and, they don't plan on things like, your kid gets to the Pirates or there's a section in Disney that they love and they just want to hang out and play at. I actually read caused a really big problem for parents because a lot of times they severely over plan. For instance, a lot of people would darten to this and that, this restaurant, this everything. And, your kid in the first time there wants to have a good time doing something that you didn't expect in your plan, but you kind of have to be the bad guy and kind of be like, nah, come on, let's keep going instead of just going with the flow and letting them, have whatever fun time they want. So the last one is, which is the opposite of the one earlier, completely over planning the trip. And it makes it's kind of a net negative in the end because they can't do everything they want. So McGoofy.
I'd say it's my 4, but I'd say it's probably definitely a pretty big issue if you had kids. We went, the new Bluey meet and greet had opened.
Animal Kingdom.
And at the time, it was still like a virtual queue, and there was definitely a lot of meltdowns. I think some kids were ready to go back to the hotel, but the parents were wanting them to stay until their virtual queue was ready. So they were kind of, it's the middle of the summer, getting to meet 1, 2 o'clock. They're hot. They want to go to the pool or whatever, and they're still having to wait to go meet Bluey.
Okay, and so I'm going to put it at my number 5, obviously. I would say we're trying to prepare ourselves right now for this just because when we go in December, we're going to have Beckett baby. We're doing our best to prepare ourselves that he may not be able to do everything like we like to do it. And we want to spend time with him. And so I do think you can overplan. I think sometimes when you overplan, you can stress people out before you go.
Well, y'all are going with a big group. So are y'all planning mainly for y'all two and Beckett and y'all's kids as well as Sam's? Or how are y'all?
We're going to give the autonomy. We have those anchor points in place of things that we're going to do or we plan to do.
Together, everybody?
Yes,
right.
But for the majority, if Jack and Anya come to us and say, hey, we're going to take off, then go. If Jenna and Carter come to us and say, hey, Beckett needs to go take a nap, then that's what's going to happen. I've said it a lot. If I don't ride a single ride this trip, I'm okay. As long as I got that little dude with me, and I get to experience, seeing the castle with him, even though he's going to be 16 months old. I don't care. That's all. That's my main priority right there.
Shout out Jack, by the way. I just want to give him a shout out on the pod.
Yep, that's right. All right, so that's going at 3 for me, and I'm okay with this list, team. This is a good blind ranking, and I don't know that I would change anything on my list. Giffy, what do you think?
I think I'd keep it pretty much the same. I would put 2 as the President's Day one, though. I would change that.
You happy with your list, bro?
Yes, mine's perfect. I win.
Shocker.
Do I declare a winner?
Sure.
You can't remember. Just say
go
me.
on, tell him, bro. Go on, tell him.
I don't remember everybody's, but I just know one thing, that the Big Mouse won.
That's right.
The Big
my
Mouse
gosh.
wins.
This is the best day of my life.
All right, as we know, everybody does Disney World a little bit differently. I think as, I've listened to this show, and I'm sure as all you have, we've heard different takes, different opinions from people. Everybody has, one take that kind of stands out about them, though, and we call those hot takes. I think my hot take is that Fantasmic is not worth going to watch.
No argument for me,
It's
man.
not a hot take on this
That's
pod.
a hot take on this pod.
It's a hot take a lot of places, though, because some people go to blows with you about that Fantasmic.
That's what I've always heard people.
It's terrible.
I kind of think it's not worth it because
It's
you can
not.
ride so many rides at that time that for me, it's just not worth
Yeah.
sitting through it.
And honestly, we kind of loop the fireworks in with that too, because when those things are going on, when there's 5,000 to 7,000 people sitting there watching Fantasmic, I just think that's 5,000 to 7,000 people that are not riding rides right now. So yeah, I'm not a hater on it like maybe Carter is, but I just don't like the idea of just stopping everything to see something that I've seen. That's a one and done for me. Like I've done it. It's not bad. I think it's gotten so scary too. Like
It's very dark.
If I had a young child, there's a lot of dark stuff in there. And again, but
I
I'm
don't
with
think
you
we'll
on
be
that.
taking Beckett baby.
I'm with you on that one. Samuel, have you been to Fantasmic?
I'm sure I have, but we we're with y'all last time, so clearly we did not.
That's right.
We did
We
not.
went
do
to
it.
Slinky Dog on repeat.
That's right. Good one. All right, Sam, what about you?
Again, I've only been to Disney once in the last
Bless his heart.
17 years or 18 years.
You hadn't said that yet on this podcast.
I know. We didn't know that
But-
about you.
Let's plan a trip. But for some reason, Star Wars does not seem Disney to me. I don't know if that's a hot take, but like you go to Toy Story Land and then it's just straight to Star Wars Land just does not seem Disney. Now, I could be completely wrong. Like, I'm not a Star Wars person, obviously, but I just don't. I love the ride. I love the ride in Star Wars Land, the rise and all that. It just doesn't seem like it fits Disney to me. But
Well,
push
it's
back.
an adopted Disney. Like, it's an adopted child. Like, it's not originally Disney. And so I think it's more than obvious that that's not something that
But
Disney
it's-
came up with.
It's definitely a huge part of Hollywood
Absolutely.
studios, though. Like
They
huge.
spent a lot of money on it.
And I feel like the Star Wars fans, and McGoofy is one. I mean, they would die for Star Wars. Carter, I know Carter is too.
Yes, Sam too.
It has nothing to do with Star Wars being bad or
I'm
anything.
with
I
you.
just don't know if it connects with Disney.
I got you. We actually had a whole episode on this, and the information that came out was really interesting. I think it's polarizing, but McGoofy, I know you're a big Star Wars fan. You mentioned your favorite movie was Episode 3. So, what's your take on this?
My take on it is that it feels too Disney. And with that, I'm not the biggest fan of the newer Disney movies. And it really is very controversial with all Star Wars fans. You know, some people like them. A lot of people really don't. I think they should have gone more so with, you know, the original trilogy or the prequels instead of with their newer movies where kind of the fan base was already divided.
Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt,
See, I said Jabba the Hutt should be there.
he should be there. I think I mean, you could take anything from episodes 1 through 6 and put it there, and I think it would be better than the newer movies just because it is so controversial. You know?
And I think you're seeing that. I mean, they have kind of taken back some of the Kylo Ren stuff and some of the newer, taken away Rey and have brought back things like the original guys. And it's one of those things too. Like, I think if you polled 100 Star Wars fans, you'd get 100 different opinions, and you're never going to make everybody happy. And there are people that are like Samuel and like Christy that are not big Star Wars movie fans but love the rides. There are people that could care less about the rides that go just to experience the immersion of Galaxy's Edge and Batuu and all those things, and probably everything in between. So
I guess walking from Sunset Boulevard and through Woody and all these colors, and then you just hit Star Wars, it just seems like a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
But really quick, we can go around the room, starting with the Big Mouse. If you had 2 days in Disney World and you got to go to 2 parks on the trip, which 2 would you pick?
Epcot, not even close.
And one more.
Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom for sure. And then probably Hollywood Studios.
I agree. I'm going Magic Kingdom in Hollywood.
So this is a hot take. I don't think I would go to Magic Kingdom. And that's only because if Guardians was not in Epcot, I would go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But if I had 2 days and 2 parks, I would have to. Hollywood is my favorite with all the rides. I'm a rides person. I love the Tower of Terror, or as Miss, what's your name? As the road says, Tower of Terror.
Terror,
But
terror.
they,
That's your daddy. Terror,
but-
terror.
I'm just a rides person, but I would feel like I didn't go to full Disney if I didn't go to Magic Kingdom, but I just couldn't pass up riding Guardians. So that's another hot take.
And
I
Magic
have.
Kingdom has the most amount of rides and things to do. And so I think that's why it's so popular too, because the other extreme of that is something like McGoofy was talking about earlier with Animal Kingdom, where there's like 4 rides to do there right now.
And a 20-minute ride.
Having something like Magic Kingdom when there's 29 rides there, 29 attractions, a whole lot more to do. It's always going to be a draw for the purist of Disney World. It never gets
Right.
old for
If
me.
you wait an hour and a half for Tron, then that's ridiculous.
All right, I'll go next. And, I'm always the sentimental person of the pod. My hot take is Disney World and the amount of fun that you have at Disney World is going to be conditional upon who you're with. When I say that, if you go to Disney World by yourself or with a group of people that, aren't having a good time, that's going to affect you and the time that you have there. You going with friends and you going with your girlfriend was probably 2 totally different vibes. And if you go back with your family, again, totally different. Just throw it out there a little bit. It matters so much the people that you're with to determine what kind of trip you're going to have. What do you think?
You want my hot take or you want my response to that?
Response to that?
Agreed. Well, there's certain people I wouldn't go to Disney World with.
I'll respond.
Okay. Nobody asked you to, but go ahead, please.
Agreed. For instance, like when we went, me and my dad wanted to ride rides more than y'all did, but like I feel like some people, if you go with, would be like, it'd be a whole ordeal about splitting up You know, like it's just like we went Road Tower Tear a few times on the last day, and y'all were with my mom, you know, doing something. It's just kind of like
When she went,
you got to
passed
have the
out.
freedom. You got to have the freedom to kind of split up a little bit, because if you can't, then not everybody has the same interest.
That's
so.
right. That's
Can't get
really
your feelings hurt.
And that's really prevalent when you go with a big group. You know what I mean? Like, because the idea that everybody's going to want to do the same thing at the same time, it's just not going to happen.
And I didn't believe you about the rides until I saw you on Guardians, and I was like, oh, he's serious about these rides.
Yes, exactly.
I completely agree with what everybody said. I think that having a little bit of freedom amongst your group is definitely a pretty big deal.
Let's go.
I got a hot take.
Okay, the Ro's going to finish it out here.
Here it is. Park hoppers are overrated.
No argument from me. I don't want to waste time when I'm at Disney World.
Now, we did like that park hopper that time we did the 4 parks in one day. We did like that. For the most part, we like to get where we're going and stay.
Especially if your goal is to do everything.
How is it a waste of time? I'm just wondering.
Because it takes an hour to get from any park to any park. I don't care what anybody tells you.
Probably more than that.
Well, I'm a big rides person, but I don't think we used it when we went a ton.
Same. We've bought it.
We bought it when we went with y'all.
And
And
we
we did
didn't
not
even
use
know.
it.
We didn't
The
even use
one
it.
time, I think you need to do it once to ride the Skyliner. That's it. Because I actually enjoyed the Skyliner. I don't.
Sure.
It's just kind of a different angle. I mean, I guess you could do that either way, though.
But McGoofy just told his story about this last trip that he took, and he said they took it really slow. And of course, they had 7 days to do it. They utilized Park Hopper. I'm not a hater on it. I just don't think it's worth the extra money. And if you go back to what we talked about with the blind ranking, and you're able to plan out your day efficiently, then you really don't need Park Hopper unless you have dining experiences that are going to be in different parks. But
So, what do you do on an Animal Kingdom day?
That was
We
what I was
usually go
about
to Disney Springs or just, chill at the hotel, or we'll go to other hotels or have dining reservations. When we go in December, our Animal Kingdom Day, we're going to Hoopty Doo Review that night. You don't know what the Hoopty Doo Review is?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's
It's a
a
loopty
din- it's a-
doopty
it's a
whoopty
it's a very interactive
Dinner
dinner
show.
show.
For Beckett.
You're going to be there for like 3 hours.
for Beckett.
Type thing.
No, for me.
It's a lot of fun.
Grown up, by the way. Oh.
But
I do think right now, if you really are somebody who wants to be in the parks, and I do think it's great to go explore the hotels and to visit Disney Springs and all that. But I do think it, as of right now, it's kind of essential because of the state of Animal Kingdom.
I think the other thing too is, we're coming at this from people that are not there all the time. If I am a annual pass holder, or if I am there for 7 days, I could see where I can maybe get some more value out of that. But just when I'm there for the 4 day, going to a park each day, I like to, again, maximize my time the best I can. And having Park Hopper and feeling like you want to use it just so you can say you used it, I don't know that it always works out that way. So nice hot take.
That was a good hot take. Y'all are welcome.
Okay. I have never heard someone say so many wrong things, one after the other, consecutively in a row.
One of the coolest parts of doing this podcast is getting to share Disney with people that we care about, and today felt like a perfect example of that. We had the Reaux, who's been with me on this journey from the beginning. We've had Samuel, who's been a part of our extended family for most of his life. We've got McGoofy, who started off as a listener and became a friend, and somehow all the stories, memories, and laughs ended up around the same table talking about something that we all love, and that's Disney World. It's special because of the attractions, the parks, and the experiences, but if we're being honest, it's about the people that you get to experience it with. To Samuel and McGoofy, thanks for joining us. I have a feeling this won't be the last time you're in the Big Mouse house. And before we go, one more thank you as we celebrate 5,000 downloads in our first year. If you told us a year ago that thousands of people would be listening to our conversations, family stories, and hot takes, we probably would have laughed. But again, that's what makes this community so special. We're thankful for every listener, every message, every comment, and every person who's helped this little Disney family grow. So until next time, keep making memories, keep finding the magic, and remember, there's always room for one more in the
Big Mouse house. Y'all are terrible.
You were just.
You have to be energetic about it. Enough.
All I hear is Miss Chrissy every time.
We're Big Mouse house.
Well, you might have to demonstrate.
Here we go. Huh?
Do it for me real quick.
In the big
The
mouse
last thing I
house.
say is there's always room for one more.
In the big mouse.
And we all say-
the big mouse house.
Lindsay said no 6.
Yeah, she said no 6-7 jokes on the podcast specifically.
That's her name, Lindsay?
Lindsay.
She said,
I am not prepared.
I mean, why, when he's struggling to talk, you really got to go. "Ugh." You were fighting it over there.
Today.
All right, give me 1 second.
And beat them.
All right, we're going to...
Enough.
Mom, I'm potting. Talk to you later. You're interrupting. Love you. Bye.